Hello everyone and welcome to today's episode of The Corner Flag. And in today's episode we will be talking about what exactly do we need to get Bafana back up to the standards that we think they should be, and what do we need to succeed exactly, right? And I'd like to thank the sponsors of today's video. Of course, I'm talking about iZloe Studios, YZLOE Studios. You can find them on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Of course, I said Instagram, right? But everywhere basically. And Pixelate, PIIXILATE. And they can list you up with anything you need to do. So whether you are a musician, a videographer, a podcaster, whatever it is, they can list you up in whatever it is that you do. And so let's get into today's topic. What is it that Bafana and Safa need to do in order for us to succeed? Especially looking at the fact that we do have the Ivory Coast AFCON qualifiers coming up. Of course, we have Liberia, and we're going to play in March, game away, and 2 again, and also have Morocco, that also participated in the Qatar World Cup. So we definitely see what we're in for there. So please, guys, let's just make sure that we beat Liberia at all costs. And what do we need to do in this department? So the first thing that we need, Safa specifically. So if anybody from Safa is looking, I'm talking to you, please, guys, player scouting and player management is really, really important. What do we mean by this? Player scouting, we're talking about finding players in the best leagues or in the best promising leagues to go ahead and sell themselves to these leagues. So we're talking about players, of course, like Kabomelo Kodisan is out in Portugal at this current point. Right? We're talking about Sepelo Sitole. And even if we're going younger, we're looking at players like Josh Brooking. We're looking at players like Jethron Bar. We're looking at players like Kakolo Chauke. We're looking at players like Lyle Foster. There's a lot of players that are playing currently in the biggest leagues or in the most promising leagues, and those are the type of players that we need to manage from the junior levels of the national team all the way up to Bafana. These players should be gelled and integrated into the same setup, right? So that way they can go ahead and perform and possibly sell themselves to bigger clubs. That's what we need. We haven't really had a player playing for a huge team in a while. I think the last time we can talk about that was possibly when Posita was playing for Brighton, but prior to that, it was a long time. Okay, cool. Maybe we had Mogenzu who was playing in France at the time. He was still playing in France, so that's quite good. But I do think we need a little bit more in terms of quality that is playing abroad. And we are talking about player management as well. So as we said, managing these players, making sure that they stay as one group and one unit, all the way from the junior level teams all the way up to the senior level teams. And we are talking about the next department that we are talking about, of course, and that is the national team, the coaching of the national team, of course. So far, we haven't really had the most convincing of coaches. Bruce has good ideas. I think definitely he's laying down a good foundation for us, but I don't really know if he's going to take us over the line. And in this department, I would more so put my faith in somebody like Benny McCarthy. Obviously, he's out in Manchester right now doing his thing, and he's doing great. But I do think we need a coach that is a local coach. And why I say that is a local coach has emotions that are tied into the victories and the losses that Bafana experiences, right? It's not just a job. And somebody who is experienced and has knowledge to impart, and somebody like Benny McCarthy who will command respect and admiration from players, and especially one who can actually guide them into what they need to do if they want to compete at the highest level. Money is in the category as well, but he's not in Saudi Arabia right now. It's an unfinished project since he's trying to get his team to the first division, which he's on track to do. So it's really, really great. But I think those are the type of coaches that we need in order for us to be able to succeed, and integrating former players as well, because we have a lot of experience. Our Quinton Fortunes of the world, our Stephen Pinos of the world, our Bongani, what is it? Bongani, I want to play for Spurs, man. His surname is slipping me right now, but these are players who have a lot of experience, who have a lot of knowledge, who can offer us something. especially in the technical and admin side of things, right? And the way that the technical team is run. So these are players who should be in the technical team in Bafana, as well as the administration in Safa as well. So I think that is where we would definitely get a lot of profit if we definitely invested in those types of coaches to give us something. And if we're looking at the next category, of course, we're looking at the technical staff. So we are blessed in South Africa to have examples of scholars, right? And we mentioned Piso Musimane previously. We can put Rolando Mukwena in that category as well, with what he's doing in Sundowns. These are people who take their job seriously, and if we can have these type of people who can put in the same type of work into our national team, after a few years, we will definitely see something. We'll see the benefits of that type of thing. So if we can have those type of scholars just supporting, in the different departments of our national team. And a great ex-player that comes to mind that who can do a lot for us, of course, is someone like Lucas Rade, right? He's been trying to help out in Bafana and get a position to where he can actually do something to help us. But unfortunately, he's been denied that type of opportunity. So I think there is a lot of, how can you say, reshuffling that needs to happen in Safa. We definitely do need some people who are a little bit younger, some people who, I think they did a great job with Banyana, but I think that also has to do with the tenacity of the players as well. So had the Banyana team, the girls themselves, not being doing what they were doing, it would have counted for naught basically. So it would be nice to see a reshuffle, especially in the high positions of Safa, and some younger people going in there, especially those who are hungry and those who have felt the despair of losing and being on the lower end, especially as South Africa. We do see ourselves as a footballing nation. We do see ourselves as a country that should be competing with the bigger teams in Africa. So if we have these type of things happen, I definitely do think we will be on the right track to be saving our country. So those are our thoughts. If you do have anything that you would like to mention, anything that you think would help in restoring our national team to its former glory, please mention it in the comments. I'd love to hear those. And thank you so much for stopping by at the Corner Flag. If you haven't already, subscribe, press that like button, and let's grow the community, guys. Thank you so much. And until next time, see you again.